to the demo of the other visual novel. Does anyone have suggestions for music that would be appropriate for Torn Apart, the Torn Apart verse?
I do, but it might count as a spoiler for Undertale.
Let's not do that then.
I'll type it in the chat and you can judge.
I need to find a save point.
Oh, you know what? We could just listen to the Undertale soundtrack. Because that's a great soundtrack that's appropriate for most occasions.
Okay, I've managed to tear myself away.
Let's just listen to the whole soundtrack, I think.
Alright, but can we please start with that one? Because that one's the best. That's my
no,
favorite.
because now we know that one involves spoilers.
Well, it doesn't involve spoilers. Well...
Oh, yeah, we could do that too, EKB. That would be appropriate, I suppose.
What is it?
It's King's Quest V town music.
Yes, just do that the entire time. It's appropriate for this game.
I mean, it is. I was joking, but
Do it. No, now we've.
Okay. Here's the deal. We do it for this comic, but not the other comics.
Yes, we'll.
All right.
Okay, so how many comics are we doing, and when are we doing the demo?
There's 3 comics. The demo is after this particular comic.
Okay.
I need to go grab dinner.
I should warn you. What's that?
I need to go grab dinner. Excuse me.
How long will you be?
Go on without me.
Okay. Okay. So, this is The Little I Knew, which is apparently a prologue to Con of a Blade, which is the visual novel there's a demo of. I did go through it just a little bit and found out it's fairly short. There's not that many character portraits. There's a decent amount of dialogue, though. I'm sure we'll get some amusement from it. This is not going to be good as Torn Apart Over the Net K was, but I feel we owe it to ourselves to explore the rest of EriksBlue's canon. Yeah, I'm with you, Ark, but everyone said they wanted to do it. You know what? I'm vetoing it. I'm sorry. It's funny, but no.
All right.
It's too painful.
Too much pain.
There we go. No, the soundtrack itself doesn't contain spoilers, no. It's music. Alright, this is The Little I Knew. Page 1. We are running through the forest. Huff, 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 everyone. Look at that gorgeous silhouette. Okay, we're now grabbing onto a stick that does not appear to be attached to that tree. I think he's just holding a stick. Yeah, and he's sweating a lot. It's a lot of sweat. An interesting nose shape as well, I would agree.
You could say this is it. You know what? Imagine that's his mouth.
Could be. Also, the nose is a completely different shape now.
And size.
And size, yes. Also, that is a long leg. It does not appear to end at the end of the panel. I think it's still going. I don't see the knee anywhere.
I can't tell what's going on in this panel.
No, wait. He's got 2 legs. Oh, that's supposed to be part of the tree? But you know what it looks like. You know what it looks like. Yeah. Anyway, still huffing away.
Is he gonna blow our house down? Please say it will.
Where is she?
She couldn't have gone far.
Huff, huff. Don't forget those huffs. Those huffs are important. We'll find this criminal no matter what. Damn you, Rez!
Oh shit, are we playing Psychonauts?
I guess we're playing Psychonauts. I mean, I don't.
By the way, you're not screen sharing.
I'm not. It's true.
Looking.
Now I am.
I imagine this guy with a Russian accent, so.
We'll find this criminal no matter what. Damn you, Riz! Okay. You three go towards the river. The two of you are with me. Yeah, again, we've got phenomenal art here. There appear to be... you know what? I'm actually going to turn my mouse cursor on here so I can point at things.
That's a good idea.
Oh god, it reformatted the thing. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Why would you do that?
This is top notch. This art. The two of you come with me. Let's examine this for a second. So the nose looks like a hole in this person's face.
Right. Okay, so I'd like to point out over here, I don't know if these are like Triana's lip rings, or I honestly don't know what these are supposed to be. Like,
I'll tell you, they're biting their lip.
I can see that they were trying to do that, but how does that work? Is my question. Because they've got a mouth, and then they've just got these things coming out of the mouth. I don't know, man. And down here we've got, you know, some more sweet art. That is a face, apparently. I'm having a hard time seeing how that's a face, but
Oh, is it supposed to be a scar on their nose?
I guess it is one. I believe there is a scar on the nose. But yeah, there's no eye. I don't know if that's the nose and then like the mouth is making like a kissy face. Is that what that is? Are we kissy facing now? I mean, I'm really baffled by that face. I can't. Also, wonderful shrubbery. Just saying. Wait. Shh, I heard something.
See if I can. Oh, that's a shirt.
Okay. So, yeah, we can see very clearly he's got a scar on the nose. Here, Kinu, let's catch you up. Guy's running through the forest, grabs a stick, he's in the trees, and people are like, where is she? Oh, I guess it's a girl. They're like, where is she? She couldn't have gone too far. We'll find this criminal no matter what. Damn you, Rasputin, Psychonauts. You go toward the river, the two of you are with me, and also, what is this thing? Is that a face? I don't...
Yeah, she has a scar on her nose.
But there's no eyes. And like...
It's covered by the shadow of her hood.
Sure. No, I'm not talking about the top panel. I'm talking about what I'm pointing at with my mouse cursor.
Yes, she has a scar on her nose, and then that bit that points out is the nose, and then below that there's a little indentation that is the mouth, and the eyes are behind the shadow of her hair.
So she just has like the best chin ever, basically.
There is no chin.
So anyway, yeah, this is where we were.
Cool.
So heard something.
Was voicing that question mark.
Yeah, that was you. This guy actually looks okay. Looks pretty okay. This guy's head looks okay. Some weird stuff going on in the body, but you know, this isn't too bad. That panel. I don't know who this is talking, but it's a different color, so I guess you should say, Kinu.
Yeah, give me a bow and an arrow.
Here, sir.
Other guy.
Forward. Greater
I mean, I can follow what's going on here so well. So well. Let's see. There's a hand that has been dislocated from its wrist. And then there's unfinished drawing. The hand just naturally has a bow and arrow and is reattached to its wrist, although the thumb has morphed shape, at which point a unfinished drawing appears and says, "Here, sir." And then there's a guy holding a bow and arrow. So that happened. Oh god, there's a thing next to the chat. I should fix that. The capture for this particular program is having some problems. I'm not sure why. Should be better.
It's because of Abner.
Yeah, it's Abner's fault.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
always Abner's fault.
Okay, so we've got an eye patch, to show he's aiming with his bad eye. And then there's a line and a crick, and then and there's an arrow, and then a shh, and a very, very serious face. Okay, someone got hit. They are going, ah.
Thunk.
Thunk! Exclamation mark. Apparently there's a line connected to a triangle. And now she looks sad. Ugh. Chapter 2!
Commander!
It must have been the wind. Move out! Exclamation mark! Okay. So nothing new has happened. So far this entire comic has been a bunch of guys going, "We gotta catch her," and there was an arrow fired at one point. Someone got hit, but I still don't know who. And I still don't know who, although they are wearing a hood, so I'm assuming this is the female lead character? Leaving some blood behind on that branch, I guess? This is just outright tree porn. I mean, this is just trees fucking. I don't see what else this could possibly be. I mean, does anyone else have any ideas? This, as far as I can tell, this is just trees inserting their appendages into other trees. I could be wrong, but
That's my fetish.
Probably.
is it maybe the hood got caught? That's possible. I guess we'll find out on the next page. No, we won't! We're not gonna find out, but we are gonna rip!
What was that noise?
Crash! Must be getting tired. Again, unfinished drawings that look better than the finished drawings. No, the hood's still on. So yeah, that was tree sex. Did you really think you could run from your crime? We've got some sideways eyes. Check it out, guys. I can draw eyes. Look at my eyes. I mean, I do have to give credit. The first two panels actually look pretty good.
The first two panels look very traced.
I mean, yeah, they're probably traced, but they look pretty good, I guess. But I mean, Jesus is like, let's put some eyes at the bottom. Right, Karen. 5 years ago. Someone like you couldn't appreciate the honor of the job. I guess this is probably Karen who wants this.
Well done there. We're here for our country. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Also, I really like this mouth at the top here. Looks really good.
That's an eye.
I think it's a mouth.
No, you see, there's an eyebrow. Karen's hair is blue, so they have a blue eyebrow.
You know what? It could be either one. And I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably an eye.
And we'll never know.
But if it was a mouth, I could believe that too.
Actually, fuck it. Karen's voice is this. What honor? We're here for our country, not honor.
It's a much better voice. Also, this particular song is very appropriate. You say that now, but this is an important mission.
Yeah, I do. true. It's called having an opinion and having all the facts. But
Amazing to hear such a thing coming from you. Alright, really good perspective going on here. I'm very much enjoying this guy. I think is 8 feet tall in order to make that perspective work, I believe. Completely different art style out of nowhere.
I'm Trace. Isn't I so pretty? Also, you're so for fuck's sake. You're such an ass.
You're such an arse. Oh, your words wound me.
No, I have a
By the way,
blade
they're
to do
blues
that
from
with.
the UK, in case someone was not aware.
Alright.
This is some Josh Whedon level.
Joss Whedon banter, yeah.
Let me tell you, this is some good shit.
Great banter right here.
What's that thing?
I also love how this page is in a completely different style from the rest of the comic. And also both of these panels are also in completely different styles from each other.
Well, of course.
What's that? What's that copy pasta you put down when shit happens and you just go, and you're trying to say, "Oh yeah, that's good. Give me more." That with like all the eyes and shit, because that's what I feel right now.
Yeah. Chapter 3, that's not heterochromia. I don't know what that is.
That's like one eye glaucoma.
I think it's just got an eye disease.
Rheumatism.
I think words would have more power than the tip of a blade.
You say that now, but wait till I have a blade at your throat.
Right.
What the fuck was that?
Okay. Great conversation. Glad we had that.
Good.
Again, decent face, on the top panel.
Good world building.
Bottom panel, that sure is a building.
I can't wait for all the character development in this anime.
Karen and Razzle, please come with me. Ha!
By the
Yeah,
way,
can I just
Vidala,
say
yeah,
what an absolutely bullcrap thing to say. Like, it has really good character development is to say when people are trying to recommend me an anime or something. Like, whatever. Everything has character development. Please tell me.
Well, some things don't. And those are just even worse, but...
Stop saying character development like it's something special. It is only something special if you are on Tumblr. Anyway, that's my ramble over.
Ramble over. Okay, now we're in the infirmary, I guess. And she's naked, but she's got bandages in all the right places.
Convenient censorship.
So how is she, doctor? Also, that is a door right there. Who's a doctor? Also, what happened to this guy?
I have
don't know.
no idea. Besides
the arrow, well, an infectious wound and anemia to name a few.
Professional doctor.
She's a criminal duck. Also, he's now got his eye problem, which he didn't have before. I don't know if that was a flashback and now we're not flashbacked, or if the whole thing's a flashback, or none of it was a flashback. I don't fucking know.
You played Torn Apart over the Net K, right?
I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
remember how good the translations were in that game?
They work even better in a comic.
Exactly.
Good. Yeah, that's some good shit.
More doctor dialogue here.
And my patient, now, if you so kindly let us do our job.
Okay, so that page is just, here's the doctor's face. Here's his face again. Now he is walking.
Why? Look.
You could have just had one panel.
Look how big his head is.
It's a different size every time.
My head is incredibly large.
I don't think it's Asher. No, wait. Asher is supposed to be in the game that this is a prequel to, but he does not show up in the demo, unfortunately. Do you think she'll make it?
I just checked up on her.
Most likely. I wish we could do more for her.
I think that's still the doctor.
We need more people like her. Those willing to stick up for the common man.
Okay, he magically has his eye patch back on. That's good.
And Sir Rush and Sir Gorbachev appears. I'm gonna call him that from now on.
Okay.
Appears to be very miffed about that statement.
Stick up for the common man. Later that night, I see you as a hero. More completely unfinished art here. Okay, so we've got the blanket, then we've got the bed, and then we've got like another bed behind the bed. I'm not understanding this bed. Is it like a 3-piece bed or something? How does that work? You're going to die. You had such beautiful hair. Okay, topic change. But I guess the art is, I mean, the hand is not great, but I guess the art is fine on this page.
I've seen worse hands.
Idiot! John! Sorry, what the? Whoa! Total whiplash. Okay.
Also, look at those boobs. Look at them for a
Those
minute.
are pretty fabulous boobs. I mean, it's good. That is good stuff.
That's great.
Also, I actually think those 3 guys at the top are kind of charming. Like, the author should just stick to that kind of drawing. Because they look way better. Oh my god, Cloud Strife out of nowhere. What is it, Alexandria? I don't know who's talking at any point, so...
The characters are.
I don't know what's going on. I guess I'll just read all of this. What is it, Alexandria? Oh, nothing, sir. Yeah, so you two are our only picks. Afraid so. I need to get back to class. Who is saying things? Chapter 4! 2 years later!
We've learned we learned so much. We learned so much.
Everything has been established so well.
No, see, this is like Memento. It's written in reverse chronological order.
Right, of course. I should mention this is the last page of the comic.
My mom just saw me, shouldn't be laughing.
You would dare to disobey an order? This is unlawful. You have no place to be making such a claim. I have eyes. Yeah, we can tell. You do have eyes. And I can see what you're doing in wrong. All right, that was a good comic. I really enjoyed that comic. I think
Good character development.
really good character development.
Great.
I love all the
Okay.
characters, like...
deep as Evangelion. That's great.
Alright, I guess it's time to start up Con of a Blade, the demo. This is actually made in Ren'Py, so we're getting fancy here.
Question: when was it made?
I'll look at the actual date, actually.
Because I want to know how soon we can expect a full game.
Never.
There's a chance we could get a full game. EriksBlue apparently is actively streaming on Twitch. So she's not disappeared from the internet.
Who?
EriksBlue.
Oh, this this person who's made this?
Yeah, the author.
Oh dear. What exactly does she stream?
I don't know. I didn't bother watching any of them. The only one I saw was streams of her D&D sessions. So yes, that is a thing available to watch on the YouTubes. Okay. found Torn Apart over the net, but having trouble finding the other one. Oh, I think it was on Smack Jeeves. Whatever the fuck Smack Jeeves is. Okay, Smack Jeeves, all I knew. So let's see, that comic is from 3 years ago. And this game demo is from 3 years ago.
Exciting.
So I'm sure the full version will be out soon. Perhaps we should read a bit about the world of Con of a Blade, but hold on a second while I add capture for it. This is the game's music playing.
Ah, yes, the dulcet tunes of Shovel Knight.
By the way,
Good
Plague of
enough.
Shadows is great.
Yeah, by Shovel Knight, I mean the dulcet tunes of Plague of Shadows.
Plague of Shadows is the shit.
It's pretty fantastic. You should all play it if you're not too busy playing Undertale. Man,
Alright,
this is a
so-
really good week for indie, huh?
Yup.
Yeah,
It really is. Here is the description of Con of a Blade. In the wake of great tragedy, people always ask why. Why did I fall sick? Why couldn't she love me? Why did they have to die? I can tell you. You were hurt so that you could have the power to hurt others in turn. What is this? Con is branching narrative. It features 11 different endings, custom art, and a smooth jazz soundtrack. In it, you play as a vigilante trying to avenge his best friend's death. At the game's conclusion, you will kill one of the 8 characters closest to you. They have it coming.
Thanks for the spoilers?
Okay,
Thank you.
let's learn a little bit about the Republic of Rotfeld, where this is set.
Are you fucking kidding me? There's lore.
There's lore.
Can one of them be Jack K. Moon, aka Yora Moon?
I-
I kind of want to kill that
I
guy.
don't think he's in any games apart from K.
Well, he should be so that I can kill him. He's a Jack.
He sure is, but I mean... Alright, Sic Semper Tyrannis. Inscription on the statue of Helon Tolos, general to the last king of Rotfeld. History is written by the conquerors, scrawled on a wall in Baker's Quarry, source unknown. The Republic of Rotfeld is a fantasy nation on the cusp of modernity. It has lawyers and wizards, clerics and atheists.
Wow.
Which makes no fucking sense if the gods definitively exist. Why would you be an atheist? Ah!
Excuse me. Final Fantasy Tactics has atheism as an actual status ailment. It makes you immune to magic, but it makes it so that your magic doesn't do any damage.
Okay. State-licensed adventurers and official dungeons for crawling. Over 1,000 years ago, the Republic of Rotfeld replaced the Kingdom of Rotfeld, ending millennia of elvish rule. Today, humans are the dominant race in the Republic, and the distrust toward their old oppressors runs deep. Alright, we're turning Dragon Age on its head here. The elves were the oppressors.
Oh, so it's the me place.
Sure. Of the hundreds of sentient or near-sentient species in the Republic, only a scant few are officially recognized as citizens. Humans, elves, dwarves, and magic-born. If you could turn that down a bit, Keanu, it's coming
Oh,
through.
sorry.
Thanks.
How is that spelled, by the way?
Which?
Magic-born.
Magic-born.
So there's no K?
No. But it
Dang
is
it.
the unsettling result of embryonic exposure to thalmic radiation.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So they're at the top of the list. Nearly everything else is considered a monster, and their systematic extermination both fuels the adventuring industry and keeps the cities safe. Daily life in Rawfelt depends largely on a person's social station, and registered citizens run the gamut from beggars and thieves to merchants and nobles. Nearly 15% of citizens hold some form of guild, temple, or college affiliation. The vast majority of the rest of the population is laborers and small business owners, and only a scant few citizens are nobles who have inherited the ancestral estates of the elves. There are not many spelling or grammar errors here. I'm impressed, EriksBlue. The Republic is a parliamentary oligarchy where a small party of annually appointed nobles steers the Republic. Their decisions influenced by the wealth of the growing merchant class, but their election depended on the approval of other nobles. At the ground level, this means very little to the commoners who have more important things to concern themselves with. Like the growing fad that is non-magical technology, or rumors of war in Ballyhall.
I have not.
Who elected you? You don't elect a king.
Okay, time to learn a little bit about the characters.
I have not followed a single word of this, by the way.
The dramatis personae. Roy Pulivavari.
Oh, kill me.
A troubled man wrestling with the death of his closest and only friend. Glenn Herox. A body cooling underground. Her murder remains unsolved. The Masked Man appears to be some sort of demigod of bargains. John Alabaster. A ghost that has been, for undisclosed reasons, sealed inside of a tree. Claire Armstrong. Roy's wife. An accomplished gardener. Andrew Tum. Roy's brother, a clingy introvert. Roland Netvor, a blue-blooded socialite and Roy's one-time rival. Nola Netvor, a shy young magician. Lane Cross, Claire's butler and a Thieves Guild alum. Sam Nico Tulip, runs a traditional dwarven bar, kicks out people who ask about the name. Asher, an informant who has lately changed professions. Oh, we all know Asher.
Is he the same guy?
He is the same Asher, yeah. Because I saw art on the DeviantArt, and it was the same Asher. He has the chest hair and everything.
Then I guess I'm still in these games. Why am I the
He's
only
not in the
guy?
demo, though. And, I mean, we all know that this will eventually come out, obviously, and he'll be in that, but... Ash Weiss, a police officer waiting to rejoin the force. Domo, street rat turned butler. East Ipsum, junior grade adventurer extraordinaire. Rodney Wahlberg runs a Joker-esque gang called The Laughs. And Bruce Kalkstein Marlowe, the finest elven detective.
The finest.
The finest.
If you catch my drift. By which I mean she fine.
Game features. COAB is a visual novel. As such, the plot is largely on rails. The project aims to take a story-first approach to gameplay and put a fresh spin on the typical visual novel structure. Here's what we added. Sovereignty system. Most VNs reward building relationships with other characters. COAB includes the option to build a relationship with yourself. This relationship represents a growing sense of self-confidence and independence.
I do that like every day.
Yep. No bad dialogue choices. While this game will feature a true end, there will be multiple paths through the plot to get there. Dialogue choices that influence relationships will never have a dud option.
So it's Undertale for the visual novel anime crowd.
I suppose so. Epilogue system. Character relationships will level up. This will occur at the ends of chapters 1 through 3, and again in a slightly different capacity at the end of the game. Every time a relationship increases in level, the player will be shown a scene that helps to establish the character's backstory. These scenes will happen in order so that there will be no chance of getting the first and last scenes for a character but missing the stuff in the middle. Wow, that is some incredible original game design right there. I've never heard of anything like that. And lastly, no insta-death. Every path through the story will reach a proper ending. These paths may take different routes to get there, and the ending they reach may be different, but the player will never be spontaneously killed mid-story by a bad dialogue choice.
But
That's
was like
the opposite of a selling point.
But that's like the best part of Tsukihime is when you don't go outside your hotel room and then all of a sudden you get eaten by a shark.
Just use a goddamn checkpoint system. Anyway, it's time to start Torn Apart the Carnival Blade. I guess I'll be Roy. You're leaving?
Screen share?
I'll do that. I have to switch to screen share. There you go. Who wants old woman? There's 3 characters in this, so.
I have some business to take care of.
Also, that is an old woman, everybody.
Yeah, she has wrinkles.
Old woman, right there.
Yeah, don't you know if you have crow's feet, you're old?
Yep.
I'll be back before you know it, I promise.
Like it's another musical.
You're still worried, aren't you?
Why shouldn't I be? The attacks have been coming every other day.
I'm only going into Liberdom. You travel that same route every night, or I hope you do for Claire's sake.
I'm a professional.
And I'm a big girl. I'll be fine.
Come back soon, okay?
I will.
And come back safe, Glenn.
I always do.
If I had the choice, I would break my body. I would
Why?
poison my blood. I would burn the land around me to ash. I would give anything to avenge you. This is the one other character.
Really now? Anything at all? I couldn't help but hear you crying out, mewling like a baby for his nurse.
I really love the leaves on the trees here.
I really love that the trees don't even look like they have any texture. It just looks like she scribbled on it.
Oh, the trunks look okay. The problem is there aren't any branches on any of the trees.
I disagree. The trunks do not look okay, and it looks almost like there's like a cardboard.
Well, the trunk of the tree in the front looks okay. The rest of them are fucked up.
I do hope I'm not intruding on your little moment.
Yeah, they are all large mushrooms. That does make a lot more sense. I came here to be alone.
We are never truly alone, little thief.
Who are you?
Nietzsche. No wait.
He was dressed in tight clothes that covered his entire body, leaving no trace of exposed skin, and over his face was hung a laughing yellow mask. He must have noticed me studying him, but his expression stayed unchanged.
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Joker.
He's a Joker gimp.
Nope.
Always smile, little thief. Even when you're planning the most horrible mischief.
Also, I really like this game's soundtrack, unironically. Like,
Which game?
it's just this game. It's just smooth jazz. It's just like random smooth jazz that could play on any like jazz station. And you know what? I'm okay with that.
It's better than the soundtrack to Torn Apart Over the Net K, which was nothing but Bach all the time.
Yep.
That and
Give another line, Misty.
yep.
Even when you're planning the most horrible. I said that.
Oh, you did? My bad. He chuckled, producing a hollow thocking sound. What is a thocking sound? Like 2 blocks of wood being clapped together.
So a thunk.
You act as if you know me.
I do know you. I know you better than your bones and your blood. What?
Oh.
I know what she meant to you. And I know the resentment coiled up inside you like a metaphor. I can give it a target.
He spoke with no trace of an accent. Every word was perfectly uninflected, as if it had never passed from a human throat. You know what? The grammar and spelling is a lot better in this game.
She used Microsoft Word's grammar check.
Yeah.
Suffering is my stock and trade.
He spoke with no trace of an accent. Yeah, that was established! You just said this! You just said that!
I hope this is an infinity loop. No, real sick. I kind of hope
It's
it was
not.
An infinity loop.
It's
We're
not.
just doing it. In the wake of great tragedy, people always ask, "Why did I fall sick? Why couldn't she love me? Why did they have to die?" I can tell you. You were hurt so that you could have the power to hurt others in turn. It makes perfect logical sense.
Did you practice that just for me?
No, I read the intro.
Not even a flicker of irritation crossed the mask.
It's a mask!
What mask?
I want to
Maybe they
that.
just didn't draw the character portrait yet.
Exactly. I want to help you, Roy, but I'm something of a businessman. Have you ever heard of Fire Emblem?
He emphasized the something ever so slightly.
I need a few little letters on the contract in return for my assistance. Do that, and I promise nothing will stand in the way of justice.
So trustworthy. There's a catch, though.
He just explained that you have to do something for him. There's always a catch. Give me what this offer is worth to you.
That's it?
Now, if you'd like to see results first, I understand. I'll just take a little something extra from my...
I couldn't trust him. I knew that. And yet I didn't care. Because I'm dumb. Glenn was dead. My entire world had contracted around that one tiny fact.
Aren't you married?
Glenn was dead. Is he?
Yeah, he has a wife.
Maybe his wife was Glenn.
No, his wife was Claire Armstrong. That was in the...
Sure, I guess. Okay. What
I've
is...
been paying
I
attention.
care nothing for my wife or any children we might have, or friends or family. I don't give a fuck about even my mom. Glenn.
So I guess that comic was the death of Glenn. Maybe. That was when Glenn died? Maybe? It's just a theory. Glenn was dead and there was going to be blood! I don't have anything on me.
Then don't pay me until you're satisfied. I promise to hold you to your word.
Blue, green, same thing. Will you accept gold?
It's a little mundane, but I suppose it will do. How much?
10,000 royals.
Perfect.
The mask looked back at me, caught in an eternal grin.
It's a mask.
Is that it?
There's one more thing, of course. For ceremony's sake, I need your signature. I'm not the devil.
In ink?
As you will.
He withdrew a piece of parchment from his sleeve and handed it to me.
Sign that to Mephistopheles LLC.
I scribbled something that didn't quite resemble my name on it and passed it back.
He does know that doesn't matter. Very well, do you have her knife?
What?
I know you do. It's right there on your belt, then why'd you ask? Take it and drive it into that tree.
What? Why?
To fulfill a bargain, silly. I'll be back for my payment when our deal is complete.
Wait, you're leaving? My only reply was the emptiness of the forest around me. I stood there for a long while, trying to decide if I had been tricked. In the end, I realized I didn't particularly care. If you're just toying with me, I'll be coming after you, too. I thrust Glenn's knife into the weakest notch of the tree. What the hell? Beneath the bark, I felt something rupture. There was a blinding light, and from the light a figure materialized. and an audible sound flowed from his throat, a language I could not hope to comprehend. The words overwhelmed me, drowning me in noise. I fainted. I woke up staring at the sky. Oh, new character.
Hey, are you alright, Commander?
What? Who are you? I looked up at the strange man. There was a translucency to him. Oh, maybe it is the same guy. I don't know. That I tried and failed to chalk up to the light shining in my eyes. It was like he was only real on average. What? And the parts of him that weren't concrete and physical were just playing along.
No. You look different.
Finally! Thank you, EriksBlue! I was really disappointed in the lack of spelling errors up to this point.
Different. You look different. I should have expected you would be someone else by now.
What the hell are you talking about? And how did you get here?
Why are you asking when you know the answer has to be magic?
Yeah, fine, magic. Get out of my face now, okay? It wasn't far-fetched. Most magic these days was carefully researched and licensed, mostly to prevent things like this from happening, but there were still plenty of unpleasant surprises left over from the days before regulation. In the older, wilder places of the world, it wasn't unusual to find talking rocks or colonies of winged snakes that spelled out complex mathematical formula with their bodies. Okay, or clouds that screamed like they were burning to death, thanks to centuries of haphazard spell slinging.
Okay, that's actually pretty awesome.
That is actually pretty metal. Even in the suburbs of Lieberdam, you could still find small strangeness, like men trapped in trees. An unexpected wave of vertigo washed over me. Whatever had hit me when the containment spell on the tree unraveled was suddenly dead set on making the inside of my skull feel like a hangover wrapped in a bag of hammers. I cradled my head in my hands, trying to fight back the swelling pain.
If I'm correct, I seem to be some kind of spirit.
Big whoop.
Big.
I gritted my teeth. The spirit was not helping with my headache. Yeah, I'd seen ghosts before. They'd been trying to kill me at the time, but that was mostly because I was also trying to break into their tomb and fence their stuff. That had been back when I was employed. You can do all the usual, right?
I can phase through solid objects, and I have this feeling like I might be able to possess a person.
Enter me and I will kill you!
Okay.
And you'd better get used to living out here. They don't like your kind much in the cities. Despite their occasional harmlessness, ghosts were still listed in the official manual of beasts. This meant they were fair game. Out of necessity, the Republic of Rotheld had kept certain provisions in its legal code that made it acceptable to kill any creature that had an entry in the manual. This tradition dated back to when we were still just a kingdom scrabbling for territory with the monsters that dwelt in the wilderness.
Thank you.
Over the years, certain entries had been added, removed, or clarified, but ghosts were still official. For anyone with the means and the desire to kill a spirit, no court in Rotheld could convict them.
What if I can pass?
What?
Gosh.
The particles that made up his body seemed to draw closer together. Suddenly, he looked much more real.
It's kind of like holding your breath, except you never run out of air.
That makes sense. Speaking of which, it's not very convincing if you don't breathe.
Oh.
He looked sheepish. Moments later, his chest began to rise and fall with a steady rhythm.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. Better?
Still creepy.
I'll work on it.
My headache had begun to subside, but at the same time an awkward silence bloomed between us. What the hell did you say in this kind of situation anyway? So, you were stuck in a tree?
Yeah.
How was it?
Dark. Dark, and you could feel everything growing around you. Have you ever listened to sap rushing by your feet and known that it must be springtime?
No. Cannot say I have.
I have. It was the highlight of last year. And the year before that.
So you've been in there a while.
Lifetimes.
Why?
I'm not really sure I know anymore.
He sighed, looking at me as if I had all the answers. I wasn't sure what to make of him. On the one hand, the masked man had told me to break the seal on the tree. Maybe this spirit was supposed to be connected with my revenge. On the other hand, I had just jailbroken an undead creature out of an oak, and I knew literally nothing about him. What's your name?
John Alabaster.
Is that your given name?
It's the name I was given.
Is that a yes or a no?
Look, I'm a fucking ghost, okay? Just deal with it. And how shall I address you?
He had ignored me completely. I'm Roy. Roy Pulavevari. What was it you used to do before? You know.
I was a soldier.
I felt a little bit of hope come to life in my soul like a fire tentatively catching on the first few twigs. Who did you fight for?
Everyone.
You've killed then? I could read it in his eyes. He had.
Good times.
So would I, of course, but only non-humans. Anyone with an adventurer's license could rack up as many goblin scalps and white claws and mud boa tusks as they pleased, provided there was a spot in the manual for each creature. Killing a human was another matter. As was killing any of the other species we had come to grudgingly accept as citizens of the Republic. How many?
More than I would like.
That settled it. The masked man had been helping me. A practiced murderer, especially one who could pass through closed doors, was the perfect means for retribution.
Is this seriously what you're talking about?
Apparently.
Really? Come on, man.
So what do you plan on doing now that you're free?
If you let me, I would like to travel with you again.
Oh my god, again? Again? The stranger bowed his head respectfully. I wasn't sure what he meant, so I took a wild guess. Do I look like this commander of yours? He nodded slowly. I sighed. It would take him some time to adjust to everything else, but I was sure he would get over this pretty quickly. I was not a military man. Nothing in my stance, my behavior, even the way I carried myself went as far as to suggest pressed uniforms and epaulets. I was a Thieves Guild alumni, and I looked it. Okay. If my wife asks how I know you, we're old friends.
What?
You can pass as a human, and you need somewhere to stay. I can put you up at my place.
Why?
Don't worry. If it'll help salve your conscience, there's little matter you can help me with in return.
I don't understand. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You don't trust me? I smiled, turning on the charm. I always got my way.
It's just you shouldn't do that. You're creeping me out.
Come now, you seem like a pretty stand-up guy.
You don't even... I'm hardly even wearing clothes.
Let's stop by the store on the way home.
You never change, do you, Alexandria?
The end. Hey, at least it doesn't outright close this time. It goes back to the title screen.
Hooray!
Oh, well that explains a lot. Editor and co-writer Kumada. That would be why there were so few spelling errors.
Arigato
creatively.
Kumada-san.
I don't know, I think Kumada kind of ruined it, but...
Is that seriously the fucking end?
Yeah, that's the demo. It certainly got me intrigued. I can't wait for the full game. I don't know about you guys.
Hello, my name is John Alabaster, and I don't understand anything that's happening to me. Please help me.
If it lived up to the marketing blurb, shouldn't have we been able to avoid making a deal with the strange Mephistopheles?
It's in the full version, I'm sure.
Shut up.
Obviously.
Alright, we got 2 more comics. I figure it makes sense to do both of them tonight.
Seriously?
I mean, we're done with EriksBlue after that. There's not more. First let's read Torn Apart. This is Torn Apart proper. And I have to correct the window again, because it's doing that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have a picture of someone's back, which, I mean, yeah, if you can't draw faces, sure. Don't pretend you're not afraid of me, you're shaking! Bang? Who wants a girl? It does look like a Belmont. The art on this guy is some of the best art I've seen from EriksBlue, so obviously traced.
Green chair.
To either of you want the girl? I'll screen. I'm screen sharing. I'm doing it. There.
Let's see here.
There's a non-zero chance of Asher showing up. So since I am already in the role,
You're going to jail, Vincent. I'll never be blank of you again.
Afraid.
Afraid of you again.
Click. Right. Tell yourself that till we meet again, and you will pay dearly. Is this Kay? Yeah, he's mentioning Asher here. But okay, there's two different people talking. I guess in his head.
I'm assuming that the person who wasn't afraid of the Bebop guy, Cowboy Bebop guy, is the
Red text.
I guess it's the red text.
Okay, so I guess I'll be white text. Why am I thinking of him again?
Because he still has a hold of you. It's very pathetic.
Shut up. I hope Asher found that girl in time.
Don't you feel it? Don't you feel... let's say... Don't you feel the pull, how strong my hold has become? Soon we will become one.
Become one.
Not to mention that sentence was just a fucking train wreck.
Also, this text is legitimately ridiculously hard to read, not just because it's small in the stream.
Yeah, it has no borders, so I can't fucking tell.
I really am losing my mind. Ring ring. Speaking. Oh, Commissioner.
I got it.
Okay.
Speaking. Oh, Commissioner. No, nothing yet. I'm still following some leads, but there was the blowout at the Black Tulip. You sure? I'll do that, no problem. Talk to you later. Yeah, I'll make sure to get some shut-eye.
Okay, great. I'm gonna try something here. Hold on a sec.
Oh wow, the art.
wait, I think I recognize that scar. I think that's Asher. Maybe. I don't know.
Heterochromia, though.
He got it later.
There we go. That should be more readable now in chat.
That's Yoram, not... Asher isn't heterochromic.
Oh, yeah. No, that is Asher. I think that's Asher. Okay, yeah.
Oh!
I got confused for a sec. Hello, sweetie.
You scared me.
Oh, Emil. No, that's you, yeah.
Oh, Emil.
Need a ride home?
Maybe.
How's the investigation going along?
Oh, I guess that's not
Oh,
me.
no, other way around.
How's the
Wait.
Yeah, you ask how's the investigation going.
how's the investigation going?
No, these are completely different people. I have no idea who these are.
I have no idea what anything is happening.
Me neither. I'll take the first one, someone else take the second one. How's the investigation going along?
Jake.
What? Alright, I'll read both of them. Nowhere, but I asked Asher to look into it. Really? Don't give me that dumb look. He said he could find her. Is that why your badge is gone? I don't need to tell you that if you called in, you're screwed. Are you judging me? Nope. Oh my god, crash this dummy!
Yep. I want to read, since they're all crash test dummies, I would like to read it in the style I think a crash test dummy would.
Okay, that's Asher at the end, though.
Right. So, do you have any plans for the weekend? Nah, I'm just gonna stay home. Alright, I'll see ya Monday. Winky face.
I don't think
Okay.
that was Asher to begin with, because now they were talking about Asher.
Okay,
Maybe?
bye, email.
Really? Sure home early? Crap, I'm tired. I don't fucking know who's saying what. Okay, that is definitely Asher.
I'll plead the fifth.
And the kidnapper?
Artist?
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I thought this was a guest artist when I first looked at this page. It does not say anything about a guest artist, so I don't think it is. But...
And the kidnapper.
Yeah.
So did you find the girl, Sasha?
Yeah, sorry about that.
I think.
Wait, who's that? Someone else from out of the room says, "So, dead, huh? Thanks anyway, Asher."
You
No
should
problem.
pay. You should pay me. You better have not got Asher my stuff.
No
because
problem.
your name's
You
Asher.
know I prefer payment rather than your thanks.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Thanks. Oh, and tell the priest I said hi.
Your badges are on the bed!
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay! And then we get this picture. Because why wouldn't we?
Can anyone understand what the fuck?
Nope! Ring, 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 ring.
Banana phone.
Why, sorry to wake you. Hey, Arthur, what is it? It's about Bishop. His parole hearing is tomorrow, and... that man... you...
It's about Bishop. His parole is something something.
I know, he sent me a letter. Damn, sorry, are you alright? Well, it's better than another bullet in the gut. Okay, to Ash, love Bishop.
Is this a continuous story? Are things happening?
I think it's supposed to be. They'll live, but Jim misses you. The new precinct treating you well? There's definitely two characters here. Who wants to do the girl? I think it's Ash. Not Asher, it's Ash.
I'll live.
So, how's everyone doing?
Oh, right, you found that girl.
Yeah, I did get a call from him last night.
Lies, why do you always feel they should spill from your tongue?
Yeah, aren't I amazing? But the kidnapper got away. Sorry.
What are those in the bottom? What is in any of these panels? It's just like some lines on a clipboard or something here. And down here, are they tampons? Are those tampons? I don't... Okay, your red voice, Misty.
Okay. We'll get them if he fucks up again.
No, this is red voice from earlier.
Right. If you're not busy tonight, I'll put a couple of drinks at the Black Tulip. Reese will be there. You'd be paying, of course.
Really? And how did you come to that conclusion?
Hey, I know the big jack you got for bringing down after criminals in his hellhole.
Ha, yes sir, I'll see you in house 2 hours.
Alright, don't be late. Also, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't fucking know. Bishop, I won't give him the satisfaction of seeing me. Sorry! Took your sweet ass time getting here. Oh well, get over here. It's time to take a photo. Who are any of these people?
Who's talking at any given time.
So I really love this here because it looks like the hair is the eye, as they're both one. It's just like I don't even know. Tulip. Okay, so he's walking toward the door, then he unbuckles his belt, and then opens the door, I guess. Oh my god! What is happening?
Hi, honey. I want to read this. I hope you plan on compensating me for finishing your job. Also,
Oh god, the art is bleeding into chat!
No, seriously, this is like some weird bondage shit. This is a fuck me face. Look at that.
I guess. Is this red light right to left or left to right? I still haven't figured that out. Your red text, Misty.
I know.
You bastard! Word to you, get off! This had nothing to do with you, why?
Don't worry, the money's yours. I just need to blow off some steam.
Blow off steam? These are people!
That you were going. I think it's going.
That you were gong.
We want to hit the goal.
Oh, that you were gong to kill. Yeah.
That you were going to kill. You were going to kick the gong around. You know what that mean? I like early jazz slang. It mean heroin.
I grab you by the neck, bastard!
Are you? Oh, what?
Are you lonely, honey?
Are you lonely, honey? We should get. Oh my god, I was right.
Yeah.
That's right. It's
Yup.
nice.
Yup.
We should get to know each other, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Did you expect better from me, eh? Sorry to disappoint you. Maybe next time.
Wait, that's Asher? Look at the chest hair, that's Asher!
Right, sorry.
That's been Asher this whole time!
Sorry to disappoint you.
Oh my god! I don't know who's talking now, the colors have changed. If you get in my way again, I'll make you regret that you ever swam out of your father's ball sack.
Now that was cool.
Slam!
What the fuck is going on?
I'm such an ass. Shit!
I'm such a shit.
Okay. Person is sleeping. Person gets up, then goes back to sleep. Then gets up again. Goes to the bathroom. I guess takes a shower in between two walls of bricks.
Takes a leak.
Blush. Yeah. Bye. Black Tulip! And so I said...
I can't.
I'm completely lost too. Okay, brown-haired girl is Ash, who is related to Asher, I think?
I don't care. Nothing.
You know what? Let's just go hog wild.
And so I said.
Hi, Sam.
The usual?
Hey, Ash. Just everyone read whatever.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, now someone else is... No, it's the
Really?
same person sleeping? Really? Sigh, I'm just imagining things again. End of chapter 4. Okay, let's get up again. Is that a... No, this is Ash, who apparently has thigh hair?
That better be a tramp stamp. That just says fuck me, because I'm starting to think that Asher is just into some kinky shit.
I don't know, man. Alright, walking outside. I got headphones on, I guess. Wireless headphones. Hi, Bob. Ring.
Here's
Guy with glasses.
Why?
A desk and paper. Here's your refills.
Why?
MS Con, Close, and Elon. Wise Benton. Chapter 5.
Can I?
Yeah. Still smoking. Yawn, derp.
Yawn.
What? What? Shouldn't you be asleep right now? No, I'm messing my eternal clock so bad I sleep when I need to. Jeez, why do you do that? I find sleep a waste of time.
I can't read it because the poorly formatted text.
I thought with all the time you have, sleeping would be a way to pass the time. You got a point there. Honey is pissed, I hear. I wonder why.
I wonder.
God, could you try not to piss him off for once?
For once with your weird Russian dominatrix act.
How do you expect to live in the city if... I know, it's just... Killing is the only thing I can do right anymore. It's, all right. No, worried? It's just that husband of hers. I could kill him for you and her. No, but do it if she asks you. Bye, Marlin. I'll keep an eye out for her. Stay safe and out of Honey's hair. There's 5 pages left. Well, I'd better get gone before we start talking about our feelings. Hey, don't fuck around and get shot. Yes, sir. Wait, have you seen Mary? Have you seen my daughter?
And now we kiss.
Chapter 6. 4 years ago. I'll just put these on Jump's desk. She's very loyal, but a bit absent-minded. Oh my god, we have word balloons. What about this new girl? Who are they talking about? Her physical and psychological profile fits what I'm looking for, and her face isn't known to the criminals here yet.
You'll have to ask her, but she's up to this sort of jib. Undercover
Why is all of your dialogue in this Russian accent?
I don't know.
Why not?
You'll have to ask her, but she's up for this sort of job. Undercover work isn't for everyone, we both know that.
It is you! Ha 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 ha! Jimmy said you don't need her. You can use here. I don't need Wise here.
See, used and casted away.
No, it's not true.
Not true.
Shh, don't cry, or they'll hear. Let's go.
Update! This is the last page of the comic. It's been 3 years since I've updated this comic. I recently updated the art of the last 3 pages. What I want to do is finish up this comic, which with updating the last 3 pages is done. Then I plan on doing another comic that's a continuation of this story. I have the first chapter of the new comic done, but I'm slowly working on the second chapter. Right now, I'm just trying to make a half-decent banner for it. The reason I haven't done anything in so long is life can be pretty shitty, which is something we all know.
What fucking story? The fuck happened?
Okay. That, I think Torn Apart K is actually legitimately EriksBlue's best work. We have one more comic. Don't worry, this one is shorter than the others. This comic is called And His Name Was.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith.
Contents: The Keeper's Child. Big talk. I like how there's just a black line here.
I'm
why would there not be?
hoping that there are literally only 3 pages to this.
Sorry, there's 23.
Oh god.
I mean, some of them are just like single images like this. Don't worry, it's not long. Chapter 1, I forgot to fill in a couple of the white spots in between the letters. The Keepers! So this is the newest comic, and as such, I think has the best art. It is very important that you do this correct, you get me?
Yes, sir.
I am a messenger, so it's best to have a message, right, son?
I
Guess so, Tick. Don't hurt yourself. Don't think so hard, you'll hurt yourself. Now do not disappoint me, son. Do what's got to be done. Hell, if you do a good enough job, I may just reward you. Ha ha! Vroom!
Okay, Dad.
Come play!
Hey, honey.
Okay, this is Hani, so this ties in, I guess. I heard that name mentioned. Now he has blood all over him, I guess.
Fucking
That's
bound
correct.
together.
Oh my god, what?
I wanted to scream. It
This
was
is-
my fault I did this. Someone throw me in a cage and never let me out. But the words couldn't escape my mouth. They were trapped, suffocating me.
This is
I realized
legitimately
that I was
terrifying.
also part monster, born from the real monster. My dad.
So what is
Damn you,
happening?
Devil Dad.
Is that a basketball in the top right?
Yeah,
It is.
He slammed and went on and jammed. This is the dark reboot. This is the dark reboot to
It's Space Jam
Shut-
rebooted.
yeah to Charles Barkley shut up and slam. Was it fucking the guy in the game?
Chapter 2, I didn't color in exactly the same spots as in Chapter 1.
Shit,
And
you
also,
spelled
I didn't get the D in Child.
Looking forward to the release of Barkley 2 in 11/11/2023.
When I finally escaped that man, nothing really changed. I just took orders from different people. I hated matching in lockstep with a bunch of trained monkeys as they headed to their death these years of taking shit from others and never being able to shove it back in their face. But part of me reveled in the mindlessness of this having everything decided for me, not having to think, just orders. I was back home, but now I was a square one all over again. How in the hell am I getting out of here? I was almost afraid to come home because of the way I parted. Smack! I hate it here! I want to make more of myself! I want to be more than a criminal's son! Oh, that's you, Kinu.
I hate it here! I want to make more of myself! I want to be more than a criminal's son!
If that's how you feel about all I've done and given you, I don't want you! Go! I never want to see your disrespectful face again!
Nuzio, step away.
Thank you,
from our
Undertale
son.
soundtrack.
Nunzio, step away from our son.
Step, step, slam!
You know your father doesn't mean that, dear. Want a pack of ice? I'll
you, Kinu.
talk to that brute of a man later, don't worry.
It's fine, Mom. It's fine. I don't want to come back. Oh, that's you, Kinu, I
I
guess.
didn't want to come back home, but I said to Mom I would. If she saw me, would she recognize me? Mom, it's me. Are you home? Mom would be home right now. Is she sick, or has she gone out shopping? The door is unlocked because she's dead.
Step, step. Question? Step, blood. Someone is here. The bastard who... I guess this is you.
Someone is here. The bastard who did this. Mom. Dad. No, you can't be here.
Step, step.
Kill him. I'm gonna fucking...
What's wrong, honey?
What the fuck? Why
It's
do I
just-
have a big testicle in my
it's
chest?
just- I don't- what the fuck?
No.
What is... Bang! Step, step, step.
I blacked out and woke up in a holding cell with a searing headache, a stiff back, and tight cuffs around my wrist. I was pulled into an interrogation room with the two-way window and the good cop, bad cop standing around me. They drilled me with questions like, why were you in the house at the time? What was my alibi? What is my name? That was the third question they
The
asked.
third question.
I cursed them and answered, I want my lawyer.
Frowny faces.
My uncle came with the lawyer.
Again, I really like this, like, unfinished art. It looks so much better.
Zio, are they? My voice caught in my throat. I tried to bite back the tears that were trying to tear their way out.
Look at that uncle. I think he's Eggman before he grew his mustache. There's more lines at the bottom.
I know, but someone has to do the dialogue of the uncle.
Oh. Honey, they are gone.
He grips my shoulder tightly till my shoulder burned in pain.
This is real.
The lawyer and my uncle ushered me out of the police station and into the back seat of some type of large car. The ride was quiet, and the only noise I could hear was the traffic. I looked at my hand for a long while my mind blanked till I said, will you help me find who killed my parents?
Leave this to me, honey. You finally got out of the city to stay out, live your own life. What is wrong with my belly?
No, I can go on. Mom did not deserve to die that way.
She was with Nunzio when she passed.
Don't act like this makes it any better. My uncle calmly raised his hands to me.
You're right.
He paused.
Did you see this guy's face?
No, I didn't.
Scribbles! And this is the last page of the comic.
Beautiful.
Good.
And I think an appropriate note to end our look at EriksBlue on.
Good.
Um,
No way, EriksBlue.
EriksBlue, everybody. EriksBlue. Think torn apart over the neck K, definitely the masterwork. There's some good stuff in the other stuff, but that's the gold mine.
So, in order to give us something that's not quite this disappointing, would you all like to read a TV Tropes forum thread?
Is it about this? Are you serious?
No.
About this game?
No, it's about something completely unrelated.
I mean,
Okay, good.
okay.
I'm about to say, if Tropers do this too, then I don't know what to think.
I'll read the first post. My name is Vorpy. I know writing the word fart next to somebody's butt isn't the greatest or most entertaining, but I was dumbfounded by what a fart would normally be spelled out as. Mostly because mine are too quiet or come from the wrong area, so there's no real way for me to sample my own. And every fart.mp3 I listen to is different or too long. If fart was an onomatopoeia, how would it be spelled? And is there any way to make a fart humorous without having to make it a minute long, or make it sound like it's fetid and soylent?
Okay, I guess we're reading about onomatopoeias for farting.
I believe it's a FRT. It's FRRT. Although it would depend on the time.
On the humor part, I guess it all depends on circumstance, being both inappropriate to the situation and surprising.
Poot is reliable.
Frap!
Sounds more like something being squeeged against the wall. Try toot for the soprano parts, or twew for the really squeezy parts. Or if you want a wanting baritone.
At up, come from Bulgaria.
Brr, or poot, depending on whether it a long one or a little, well, poot.
James Joyce rendered it perfectly for what it's worth.
Plap. Flarped. Fwint. Blunt.
That wouldn't have happened to me in one of his letters to his wife, would it?
Nope. The end of Sirens episode, didn't you listen? That. Yeah.
I always imagined it would go for T.
I'm very partial to.
I tend to go with.
I'd say blart for the big ones, Bribbit for the one slightly higher in pitch, often caused by straining too hard, and squeaka for those little tiny ones.
I would go with something like this.
Obviously, it depends on the fart itself. The short, sort of squeezy ones are kind of a freak. Or maybe a throat. But the louder, but shorter ones are more of the type. Long ones are definitely the big flar type.
Squee for the small ones and for the explosive one, and squiff for the silent ones.
And finally, like Nightcrawler's teleportation sound.
I think we can stop there, unless there's like a punchline later or something.
I
Nope,
would like
that's
to,
it.
I would like to. The thing I just put in chat is my reaction to that thread.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm sorry if people were disappointed, but, I mean, we did have to do that. We definitely had to look at EriksBlue's full breadth of work.
Oh yes.
So, looking at the calendar, we've got one more Friday until next month when we start Magical Diary. And we will play another visual novel one-off, unrelated to Torn Apart. Next Friday, we will play something else. There's a few ideas. We'll play one of them. And for those who were not there Wednesday, starting next Wednesday, we're going to have a vote about what to play the next week. So if there's particular games you want to see more of, come to stream and vote on what you want to see the next week. And the vote won't actually end until later, so you can also vote like over Steam and stuff after the stream. So awesome, great, rock on. See ya. Thanks for coming.
Hasta luego.
Good night, everyone. Have a good life.